Oh, you're gonna take me home tonight. Oh, fat bottom girls. What's up, Air Mav? Fat bottom girls, you make the rock and roll go down. Growing out the beard, guys. Beard's coming. It's growing. What's up, Dante Rodriguez? Vampire. Oh, fuck. But if you put it in the mirror to look at it forwards, will it show up? Yeah, beard's gonna come now. I'm gonna grow it out, I think. Spooky. What's up, Nick? How you doing? Should I do the Alan Thrall Pew beard, or should I have like a nice trimmed beard? Let it be Scraggle Homeless beard. How do I flex my lats? By contracting them. I'll flare them. Honestly, look in the mirror, kind of practice fucking doing that a bunch of times until you get it. Best way. I'm not a fucking posing expert. I'm pretty bad at flaring my lats actually. But look in the mirror. What beard do you want? Or should do like fucking like two like pigtail beards. I don't know. I've grown out in quite a long time, so this will be. It's getting an itchy phase right now. It's alright though. Or your haircut though. Jesus. Two pigtail beards, you think so? Beards of PB. So my Instagram runs on milk, but I don't really accept followers anymore, so sorry. It's the same shit I put on here anyway, so I'm not really missing anything. But yeah. Gets me in the bars. You underage, bruh? Food or drink to go up, bum. Coffee, apparently. Let me get past 135 or press. Double progression, bro. Best thing of overhead press. Do like got your cope. Tucker. Let's see. For overhead press. So what you want to do is double progression, 3-6-3 until you can work up to 4-6-4, and then eventually 5-6-5. So it might be a slow progression. Do like 3-3-3, 4-3-3, 4-4-3, 4-4-4, and then 5-4-4, 5-5-4, 5-5-5, and then you bump the weight a little bit and start over with 3-3-3. Super simple progression for overhead press. Great way to build it. One's Now's program coming out super duper soon. Super soon. And I've been saying it for a while, but like I said, last live stream I want to be absolutely perfect. I don't want some bullshit 11-page PDF. I'm not going to charge for it anyway, it'll be free, but want it to be good, want it to look nice, or halfway decent at least. So it's very soon. Very, very soon. Kind of explained it in mild detail last time. Basically, it's a 14-day split. Where it's like 5 days, working out 5 days a week. I'm excited to release it. I've been telling me try some releases for raw benchers this year. It's not useless by any means, no, not at all. It depends a little bit on your weakness, how you bench, like how close you are, for example. A lot of people misconstrue lockout weakness with weak triceps, which is partially can be true. But sometimes just weak off the chest, you're slow and you have no knockout strength. So you could potentially compensate for that by building stronger triceps, but really depends a little bit. Having weak triceps is not going to hurt, or strong triceps is not going to hurt though. What do you do 3x3, 3-4-4? You could, maybe twice a week at most, probably overhead pressing is probably fine. So you do like 3-6-3, and then 4-3-3 the next time you press, and 4-4-3 the time after that, and 4-4-4. 5-4-4, 5-5-4, 5-5-5, up the weight, boom. Easy. How long will the upper progression work? I mean, it really depends where you're at. You can't really say It usually works for quite a while, though, for most people. It's not a super fast progression by any means, but that's not a bad thing. Especially with overhead press. I had a friend in Wisconsin, I give you her address, can you murder her? I'm not big into the murdering stuff. If you ask the lead singer of As I Lay Dying, then he hires hitmen to kill his wife. Maybe he can help you out. I don't think I've ever seen anyone fail bench passes half the range of motion from the chest. If you're having lockout issues, usually the front delts take over. It can also be a technique issue with locking out too as well, like pushing the bar in a bad bar path, etc. But yeah, but definitely for elbow health, for example, keeping your tricep strong, not a bad thing. Especially program quick ideas. The one I just talked about, awesome for overhead press. Doing some tricep work, some shoulder isolation work. Nothing too crazy. People that run death bench for overhead press, maybe death press, they usually see pretty good hypertrophy gains, but not a whole lot of strength gains on it, though, from what I've seen people run it. I think a natty can have restrict chest press 3 plates standing. Definitely, that's way within the realm of possibility. Freaky D just did it not too long ago, so very doable. Not easy, not common by any means, but I say bands are valid for pull motion since you're actually making the hardest part of the portion of harder as opposed to putting bands. Yeah, I've actually been using today. I haven't uploaded my video, but I was doing pull-ups again against the band, not with it, but against it. And I did some pull-downs again against the band. And tonight I didn't have time to finish all my shit, so I'm gonna do some more band stuff. It works great for pulling stuff. Good way to overload it, especially like the way I've been doing more of my accessory work, which has been with a pulling here and pausing. It's awesome for that. You get such a good contraction. And you can use the bands, like in the lat pull down I did today, to change where we're actually putting force. So for the pull downs, the weight itself is coming and I'm pulling straight down, but then the bands are coming from slightly in front of me. They also pull back slightly, so I get better contraction of the rear delts and stuff. Are you late? I mean, I've only been going for a little over 7 minutes. So. Better to concentrate on overhead press or bench. I'm doing OHP and dumbbell incline with semi-daily squats. I don't think either is better. It depends on your goals. Kind of ironic how certain someone prides himself in lockout strength through the bands and rack pulls, yet hitches as soon as the deadlift pass than he is. Right? Because he knows what the fuck he's doing. It's just another dude who's misconstrued everything Louis Simmons has ever said. Seems to be common among fucking idiots. Bands on my rows yesterday and today, and my lats are finally sore. Thank you. There you go. Just takes a little. What's up, Noah? My boy. If we could change pace too, like for my pull-ups, I didn't necessarily stall. I went to a point where I felt I would stall quick or soon with the weighted pull-ups, just because my lockouts were getting iffier and iffier. So I'm just gonna work on that by adding the band, get better lockout, boom, instant pull-up gains. So bands can be super useful, but most people use them incorrectly. Any specific reason you do pull-ups over chins? So my left forearm's mildly fucked up. It's not from any like injury I've had or anything. I think it's from playing guitar, to be honest. So for like example, if you look at my hand, if I make a C shape with this hand, it's fine. If I do with this, the fingers are separated and I can barely force them together and it's relatively painful. So there's some like weird muscle something. I assume it's from guitar from playing forever. So when I supinate and do chins, after a while it starts, whatever's wrong in there, it starts messing with it. And it causes some elbow irritation and irritation of the form itself. So I've done them before. I did them, fuck, it's probably like 3 or 4 months ago now, but I don't even know. And they're okay for a while, but then it just eventually starts bugging me always. So I'll sometimes do body weight ones. Like I'm doing pull-ups every day now, at least body weight for probably the last 2 months, and randomly I'll throw in some chin-ups, but I have the same thing going on with the finger separation, but on my picking hand. Interesting. So on OHP, what did I do? Same thing I told the last guy, double progression. Pick a weight, you know, it doesn't have to be super heavy. You can start pretty light with it. to 3 sets of 3, and then 4-3-3, 4-4-3, 4-4-4, 5-4-4, 5-5-4, 5-5-5. Bump the weight, start over with 3-3-3. Slow progression, good progression. We think of neutral grip pull-up with a dumbbell between the feet. I like it, but haven't seen it much. I mean, it's just not a way to weight it. I prefer a belt, because eventually not going to be a whole bunch between your feet, how strong you are. But neutral grip pull-ups I like a lot. That's usually the first pull-up variation I teach people, mostly because I'm having to do a lot of negatives, and it's a little easier on the shoulder than fully supinated or pronated grip. But neutral grip stuff's great. What happened with Thick Megan Fox? I got laid recently. Good job. Thick Megan Fox was thick. Does grip width on squat matter a lot? A lot of people always tell me to go closer with the grip, and it really bothers my elbows. Bothers your elbows, wouldn't do it, but the closer you can be, the tighter upper back's going to be. That's what, like, squatting super wide, it's hard to get a tight back. Good little tips as you're warming up: start wide and like slowly work your way in as you get to your heavier sets. Don't just start right close, because you're not going to, like, I don't know where your squat is, but 135, you're not going to need like the tightest back of all time. But just slowly work your hands in as you go. Work on shoulder mobility, do shoulder pass-throughs, also known as dislocates, and band pull-aparts before you squat. Should help a lot. Stretch your lats. You can also do what's called a talon grip. Helps some people. You have these 3 fingers around the bar, pinkies under. Helps some people too. I agree with my index fingers on the ring. Yeah, working on shoulder mobility, man. Alright, bar girl, nice. Love me some redheads. If tall or short to set up. Whoa, for what? Sorry. Oh. With a double, yeah, definitely. If you want to get good at a lift, do 10 sets of it in a single session for volume. I mean, could. It's one way to get good at something is practice. That's the purpose to my guilty. Driving for 2 seconds, kind of working out. When I left for tryouts, I realized I was 30 minutes late. Ran 1.5 miles in 10 minutes. Didn't have time to warm up and failed all 3 squat, but number 2 on deadlift bench. Geez, so did you make the team, dude? What happens then? Total better than half the guys in my way. Shit. That's fucking nuts. I think I had too much wine at dinner. Telling you. Probably a little bit. Thoughts on the last natural? What the fuck is that? Think about benching to your neck, like a guillotine press. Feels okay in the Smith machine. I wouldn't do it with free weights though. 5 times a demo exactly ahead of the floor. That works. Barbell medicine, basically called McGill quack. Thoughts? I think barbell medicine just hops on the latest train so they can make a name for themselves. Starting strength. Smear campaign against 531. Fuck those guys. You know, like half the information they put out is pretty fine, but they're fucking douchebags, you know? Things on quack. I like stimulants too much. I don't do coke. I would get addicted too quickly. No quack for me. Pretty pumped to grow my beard. It's been a long time. Yeah, your haircut though. Making some beard oil though. It's important. I'm not gonna make my own like fucking douche destiny. Jesus. Didn't fucking mom literally write an entire article on 531 shit according to him? Yeah, he wrote this whole thing, and he used an old version of 531 called Triumvirate, which they've even like said like this is don't even do this is like a super low volume version, and they basically he very misleadingly compared the volume of that version of 531 with starting strength and didn't account for any of the accessory volume into the total volume each week, and talked about how the volume's so low and stuff. And if you count the accessories, it's probably about the same or maybe slightly more than starting strength. And it was just like the most like smear campaign bullshit thing I've ever read in my entire life. Do I have children now? LSD is the move, I've heard. Never dropped acid. Friends have them. Woke today after 6. Also with lifting kids, when I see like little kids lifting, it's like don't just impart your hobby onto your kids. Like have them play sports. Don't have your kid fucking deadlift when he's 6. Your kid's gonna be like a little manlet because you're gonna fuck up his growth plates and not gonna know how to play sports at all. Just like I can deadlift. Can you fucking like throw a baseball? Well, no, because my dad can't. So hate that shit. Hope today after 6 days of Jefferson, it took me 10 minutes to get out of bed. Probably sore as fuck, bro. Honesty is fun until your back gets right. Your back? Deadlifts will snap your spine. If you're a weak pussy. Then maybe. Fat bottom girls. Got the fucking songs in my head. Running and sprinting in sports put more sheer force in the spine than lifting weights. You're worried about stealing growth. Sports are probably worth. I don't think that's true. Direct ab workout similar program to you. Thoughts? Yeah, you probably do a little bit. Just don't go ham bone with it. I program like what I'm trying right now is easily put in ab work. It's not very hard. Train twice a day. It leaves a lot of time for doing some sit-ups and ab rollouts. If I buy Gymshark leggings and wear them to the gym when I squat, well, the gym sluts envy me. All the fucking Gymshark athletes. Oh my god, what the fuck are those people? Jesus Christ. Gymshark. What a joke. All those fucking like clothing brands like Redcon One, fucking I don't know. Ugh. Every time I see like a powerlifter I follow who like Maddie Forberg, she's a powerlifter, I think she's from Chicago. I used to follow her and then like every post now is like, here's my Redcon One when I wake up. Like, oh look at my Redcon One shirt. Like fuck off. Like you're So stop following her. You have bad sprinting form, dude. Usually kids in actual sports as opposed to lifting since there's a competitive aspect as opposed to competing with a bunch of 4-year-olds with barbed wire tattoos. Also very true. Chinese kids seem to have fun doing weightlifting though. I mean, it can be. Like, people think they naturally run good. Most people have the worst running form I've ever seen in my entire life. The average person does not know how to run correctly. Good dinner. See you, Silver. Yeah. Yeah, runners. Oof. Every time I see people running, I'm just like, God, how the fuck are you so bad at running? I don't understand it. Like maybe like 1 out of 20 people I see running has good technique at best. Like just average people. Not saying you, maybe do, I don't know, but it's horrendous. Those people, weird arm movements. Their the internal rotation of their like femur as they're running. It's weird as fuck. Men and women both. Stomping hard, rolling the foot oddly, like landing, catching way out in front, or like, I don't know, it's weird. Remember deadlifting and pull the rib muscle and the back muscle, dangerous pain all day. Most of the people swaying their shins or flying their arms naturally. I think a lot of it's just like, again, not playing sports as kids. Fast enough in school on that pro athletic background. I don't know, it's odd. I think a lot of it just stems from inactivity as children. Give me a spot on my bench. Ask how many reps. He says 2, but he's weak from getting off creatine. He barely does 1 barely. And says 2 more with me helping 9%. What do you think of his delusion, Gym Bro? What you do in that, if you're like lifting all the weight, you just fucking re-rack it for him. That's what I do. But every time I spot someone with that, I'm just like, fuck you, and I re-rack it. I do some fucking douche bro lifts. Well, the basics of running, there's a lot. I mean, elbow shouldn't bend at all. You should be staying in neutral. You should be about 90 degrees. You should think of like your arms on a pin, just fucking moves there, right? Should be a center line, nothing should cross it. Arms shouldn't be going here, legs shouldn't be flailing out, knees shouldn't be straight lines. Oh, I had my first sip of the day. Let's see if I can see it. Fucking sip, pussy. Get coffee. Neutral spine. Should be using your glutes actually. Most people know how to use your glutes or hamstrings when they're on. A little more nuance to it, but the way the foot rolls depends on your levers and like a little bit, but we should very slight roll to the foot. Typically, unless you're sprinting, but a lot of people don't know how to sprint. A lot of people like literally cannot sprint. It amazes me too. Taking more distance from sports nowadays. Taking more distance from sports now. Should limits in motor function balance. Yeah, you can see like there's studies showing like my generation has about half the grip strength of my parents' generation. My kids' generation will have about half the grip strength of ours just because kids are so less active. They don't hang anymore, children. A lot of monkey bars are gone. And just playing fucking video games all day. Can you use any prompt by asking how many? That's fucked up. He knew he was gonna fail, that's why I wanted an excuse. Still trying to most be. Large coffee action from Dunks. Nah, I love Dunkins. Those are bad deadlifts from what I've seen. That's bad coaching, not their fault. Is overhead press over or underrated? How much strict overpress should you do? If you get up to like body weight, it's pretty solid. Depending how big you are, I mean, bigger or harder that is, but I don't think it's either. I think it's a good lift. It's just like another lift. Most people don't do it because they suck at it and their egos are fragile. But freaking with the power of white monster. I'm just kidding. Jefferson double overhand block pull. Bruh. Yeah, how bent can the bar be, and can the collars rotate still? You know, all the climbing shit from players because some people think that should. Because someone please think that. That's fucked up. Kids don't get hurt anymore. I think it's a problem. I was like, oh, the fucking that young generation. It's not the young. That's not their kids' fault. It's our generation's fault. Shit, helicopter parents. No, get them playing sports, not lifting. Oh, this is a double overhand conventional, isn't a straight bar. 315. Freaky D's a fucking beast. No way you can double overhand 450 on a proper bar. I think with squatting heavy, the airdyne bike is good for sprints to counteract the knee strain of squats. If you're just squatting properly, there really shouldn't be much knee strain. If you want to counteract squatting, some kind of hamstring work is the best way to go, though. But I mean, airdyne sprints are fucking amazing. But Alex says, how can anyone bear to watch his videos anymore? I mean, his views have severely dropped from what I've seen. I mean, he has like fucking 170,000 subscribers, and his views, he has like 15,000 views only. That hurts. Conveniently, a 10-minute, 1 second long video yesterday. The same day I put out the same fucking video, but better. Knee pain from squats. Again, check your technique, fix it if there's something wrong. Film yourself. Other than that, do a lot of hamstring work. Hamstring curls are great. No one fucking does hamstring curls anymore because bodybuilding is not in vogue. So fucking hamstring curls. Say you have a newbie just doing deadlifts. How often can you do it? How strong can you get? Does programming squats, rows, and chin-ups really help deadlifts that much in programs? Yeah, of course. You need a well-rounded strength base is going to help you a lot. A while ago, one of my clients, he, because of certain limitations, and I'm not going to go into it, can only train once a week. Not now he can train more, but at the time he can only train once a week. We got his deadlift from, first time he deadlift was 95 pounds up to 455, deadlifting once a week, and that was his only training. So we basically, only had him for an hour, so we deadlift heavy as fuck, throwing volume days once in a while, do a bunch of back extensions, a bunch of rows, boom. I did jars out of cookie, that is. What do to eat more to bulk up? Eat more. Drink milk, peanut butter, olive oil, boom. Peanut butter's fucking amazing. Eat some fucking McDonald's too, I don't know. Dense shit. Don't go vegan. Not that hard. Put butter on everything. I think exit hamstring curls will injure you. Fuck Anthony. This is 3 million subs. I'm sure most people would just suck at lifting and injure themselves, so he isn't wrong. He's talking to his target audience. True. How good's that Spider-Man game? I fucking love it. I was literally last night after this girl I'm seeing went to bed. I just played for like 2 hours, and I didn't realize 2 hours went by. I felt like it was like 2 minutes. And she fucking wakes up. She's like, "Are you fucking playing still?" And it was like 3 in the morning. But I literally just like sat like for a while, just swinging around for like a half hour straight. I wasn't even doing missions. It's so fucking fun. I think like brings out the kid in me a little bit. Fucking love it. Marvel or DC? DC hands down. Except I love Spider-Man though. DC villains suck because they're fucking awful. It's like Iron Man versus bigger, better Iron Man. Oh, Iron Man with whips. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Fucking dude, Marvel. But the game's fucking awesome though. If you guys should look up the world's saddest Easter egg that it contains. It's pretty funny. I'm suffering from depression. Nobody gives a shit what people care when I squat 55. When I squat 500, man, they'll care. Today, I'm at 275. What progression do you suggest? It's hard to tell how much weight to add daily, weekly. You should go by feel mainly. Hit every day what feels like something between 90 and 95%. It's the point where it's getting grindy. I'll look good if I lean down. I just know, but I don't have the motivation. I'm just really not bothered. What should I do? Harden up. Yeah, I tried proposing, and the woman left him for his brother, or for his brother. Felt real exposed. Just made what's 20 reps squat for upper body. What do you say? Is 20 reps squats forever upper body? I don't fucking know. Death bench, I guess. Yeah, what lift did he say? Do I still like the Wisconsin method? Of course. Just because I'm not doing it right now doesn't mean I don't like it. It's my favorite way to train. How to thicken overhead press. I was talking twice now actually today already. Everyone's overhead pressing. That's good. Double progression. 3-3, 4-3, 4-4-3, 4-4-4, 5-4-4, 5-5-4, 5-5-5, up the weight. Start over. Like me a month ago. Croc rows. No. 320 squat, but can only do 380. Hamstring weakness potentially, or shit leverages. I have short legs and long torso. That's part of it. I mean, that's not so insane. I literally back in the day I squatted 405 before I deadlifted it. But could be a technique issue, could be a head issue. A lot of people have head issues with deadlifting. Programming might not be the greatest, might be fatigued. Could be a lot, but yeah, probably gluten hamstring weakness is not helping. What would you prefer, to build bodyweight push-up, weighted push-ups, or weighted dips? Oh, fuck. Weighted push-up, I guess. Surprised you don't have to lie that you're constantly running your own program like a certain someone. Yup. Here we go. Doesn't even post fucking lifting videos anymore, man. It's an easy way to churn out content. I think you do it more. Plus the croc rows were 20 squat equivalent. Croc rows and bang for buck. It's coffee and tea, and you won't even have to try. You just won't be hungry at all. I'm fucking never hungry. I eat so much. I haven't felt hunger in quite some time. Which is a little weird. This is back. Alex is literally stronger than he was at 186. Because not training his dumb shit way and taking SARMs probably. Stiff leg deadlifts with bar drifting forward is the best exercise. Doing regular command show twice a week is just a good way to be fatigued. How do you choose your weight? Oh, it's big random numbers. 405 is easy to put on the bar. 425 is just one more plate. So that's all. I said probably the next jump would be 500. I'll probably do 495 because I'm fucking lazy. I don't feel like bringing out the 2.5s every day. We'll see. 500 sounds cooler. Yeah, of course he doesn't. Thoughts on fasting can be useful. I never do it. Sounds make that much difference. I've read, depends on the person a little bit. I'm gonna ask your friends then. What's my Chipotle order? Oh, burrito. I did do the quesarito there. Now that Taco Bell has it, but you can do it there. If you order, you have them make a burrito, but first they make a quesadilla and use that to wrap the burrito in. It's fucking delicious. 5 ways from the pinks out of $47. A video by saying SARMs are a waste of time and money. Apparently, almost 100% worthless for muscle from his amazing report. God, vegan gains. You know, how is he still around? Why people watch him? Like, just watching for the mints or what? Did you know Alex is deleting comments from his videos? He deleted mine because I said stop copying Eric. Not surprising. My Subway order. I usually the meatball there usually. The no machine sprints and running are the best forms of cardio for staying lean. I've been doing races and some of the guys are jacked. Run 7 mile up mountains. Juice. I mean, you can be in shape. What's up, David? My Natural Hands free upload has over 1,000 downloads in total. So you can give their gains, but can still give their pocket change. Hey, there you go. But bro, the FBI will come after you. I had a friend who was 6'4", 180, and 2 weeks of SARMs. He was 205. So, that's a hell of a. That doesn't sound realistic at all. I don't even know. Maybe the words Dairyland and Cup Destiny are filtered in Alex's comment section. That's surprising. Bros Hug, been doing nothing the past couple hours until work and half an hour. Alex has had faces of people he aspired to be. He used to want to be the Rage 191. That's where the aggressive Italian persona came from. The fucking Italian persona. It's so weird. Fucking Canada. It's a bit about best row variation. And the next day Alex posts the same thing and says he knows from experience. Yeah. Years of experience. Training no one. When I get Alex been down the video, it didn't have any of the same intro as Eric. Yeah, because it's just all the exact opposite. Because he can't be the, you know. can't think that hard. Like, I literally, not that my videos are super edited, but it literally takes like 30 seconds. I do it on my phone too, which takes probably slower. Versus full powerlifting, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like I said earlier, I'm gonna grow it out until I get bored of it. Considering how he's literally just following people he admires to the T. What's the longest you've gone without lifting? I guess that was before I started lifting. I mean, since I started lifting, maybe 3 days. In my mile part 2, that'll actually be part 3, it'll be the 3rd time I attempt. Hopefully, by the end of next month, I'll do it. I'll try and get to this local strongman gym and work with a yoke at least, or like see if I can set up something. They have like a turf area, so I can practice a little bit, because like the standing marches I did last year didn't help at all, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. So hopefully by the end of next month. Tyson method sucks. Have you ever tried something Captain Crush? Like once. I couldn't even tell you what one I had. Because I did it Eric's once, so he's like fucking, I don't remember what it was though. Try dumbbell between feet, pull up. Curious if you like it. I don't think I could hold enough between my feet to like make the pull-up challenge, honestly. Thrall and Elf Destiny versus your newest female client. My newest female client. I don't know, she's a badass. She definitely kick their asses. Chest and throat infection. Get some antibiotics, bro. I can live for a week because I want to focus on my endurance a little more while I lose muscle. In a week, probably not. Would you do long distance running occasionally? That wouldn't help my goals at all, so no. I don't follow Alex as much anymore now, as I don't follow much others as often as anymore. I'm tired of YouTube fitness, honestly. The more I see, the more memey it seems. Yeah, there's one drama. That's all my channel's about too, but my fucking 5 drama videos. I have like 550 videos wherever I post. A month ago, people assume one day I'll be lifting. Yeah, doesn't quite go that fast. Is that a question? Or are you continuing on something? I'm more just my video, the fitness industry. I think I've seen a video with this title 7 times in like a month. Yeah. Fuck everyone. Fuck him. Fuck them all. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, so they just come up with bullshit to talk about. Tried blood flow restriction, training the other day, supersetted leg extensions with leg curls for 200 reps. Most people actually have ever performed. So I've done it a few times. I've done like twice some BFT, BFRT, I guess, whatever. That shit fucking hurts. I remember it was like years ago, but I did like leg press and I had like 30 pounds on and I was just screaming. So effectiveness, so this is 100% anecdotal. This is N equals 1. A friend of mine in Norway, he did nothing but pretty much blood flow restriction, at least for the body parts you can do it for I think 3 months, I want to say. He did it, put on size, definitely. When he went back to normal training, had a bunch of joint issues. We theorized because though his muscles were being challenged, his connective tissue wasn't really, because, you know, benching like 315 is gonna, you know, work your tendons and shit, but like benching the bar probably isn't gonna do much. That's what we theorized. I don't know. But like I said, completely anecdotal. N equals 1. Something to think about them. Intermediate's not a real thing. It's a marketing term. A lot of things you can do. Text message sucks. It's not a volume. You're gonna need more at that point. A lot of things you need. There's certain versions of 531 you can do. You can try out stuff like MadCow or GZ CL type stuff training. Stuff like that. Google. Find out what suits you. I mean, it depends on like how often you want to train, what your goals are, really. But So how would you get a client with a weak ass bench press up to 225? Bench at least twice a week. Do nothing but pause benching pretty much. I mean, yeah. Do some high rep work, some heavy stuff. A lot of times with benching, especially newbies, after the working sets, we'll do like a set where we drop down a bit and just have them grind out a shit ton of reps. Tends to work pretty well for noobs. The restriction, so if your arms, for example, you put like a really tight band around your arms, it limits how much blood flow you can get. It hurts like a motherfucker. So you do like super light weights for a bunch of reps. Big back plus shoulders over big chest and arms looks wise. I mean, that's kind of what I look like, I guess. I don't have particularly big arms, not small, but I got pretty fucking big, so whenever your delts are fucking gigantic, my back's pretty big too. So, do I have experience playing reps for squats? I've done it before, just whatever. BFR sounds like some sinister medieval healing method. It does actually. Use leeches, blood loss training. So a lot of people with high blood pressure, all lifters, see more and more that Konstantin Konstantinov kind of popularized, I think, but like donating blood just to like reduce how much blood's in your body so your blood pressure goes down. How I learned all this stuff? I went to school and I read a lot. Strong erections, squat. Probably programming. Well, I mean, there's no right way to do anything. There's a lot of wrong ways. There's no right way, really. A lot of stuff works. Mostly it's the effort you put in is what you get out. Theory about your friend in Norway has actually been suggested by other people too. I reckon the size benefits of BFR can be made use of so long as normal training is used along with it. Yeah, so like I said, he only did that pretty much for at least the muscle groups. Like I said, the muscle groups you can do it for. So maybe if you just did it for accessory work or alternating back and forth a little bit, I don't know. One thing you regret doing in your training? I guess like the 3 times I ever did block pulls. Not block pulls, rack pulls above the knee. No, I don't regret that actually. It was pretty fun the first couple times we did it. Like, cause Eric and I are fucking idiots and we knew it was just for fun. Just going to get smelling salts. Just buy some fucking ammonia. It's like 60 cents at the grocery store. Same shit. Box squat versus free squat. Free squat. Overall, depends what you're doing though. Box squats can be very useful. What's your training been looking like currently? Squatting every day. Every third day I do a couple drop down sets after I've been hitting 455 every day. Every third day I drop down and do like 3-ish sets of 5-ish reps. Not very heavy, like what I do with, was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. I did it with 4 or 5, I think. Yeah, so not crazy. And then let's see what else. Basically it's been like push, pull, legs, and I use that lightly. Not really push, pull, or legs, but it's ish. Every day I've been doing pull-ups. You've been hitting 50 total reps every day, typically, separate from my training. I've been, yeah, a lot of like high rep stuff. Like lately I was rebuilding my base a lot. I did Wisconsin method for so long that my work capacity got real bad, so I've been mostly working on my work capacity, doing some bodybuilding stuff, doing some density training. All of my accessories are done like density style, so I get shit done really fast, which is nice. It burns like a motherfucker and hurts, but I'm huffing and puffing. But probably know Eric, we used to train together. So, a thick Megan Fox Tuesday or Saturday. And we'll see, I haven't, let's see what I might end up there. That was peak of my cross country career. I had blood work done once and I had over 50% above average blood volume. I believe it. I had acne. I mean, I went through puberty. It's pimples. I still get pimples from time to time. They tell you it goes away. It doesn't ever go away quite fully, but skin's decent. Depends. Back flares up from time to time. Blah versus JJ full power. Take me. Show. Alright, shepherd's pie, potatoes, beef, cream corn. I have actually. It's fucking good. Good shit. I've tried pre-fatiguing training before a long time ago. I think it's not great. Wisconsin Method's bad long term. No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying my work capacity got bad, and I wanted to build up my work capacity again. I was saying it all. It's a great, one of the best ways to train, in my opinion. Why was the farmer destroyed at the gym? Tell me. Because he was destroying his calves. Oh, dad jokes. Oof. Blaha 240 versus 210 Nether. I'll say Blaha. Dr. Yesus. Oh, the fuck Dr. Yesus is. Farm training, do you know? I don't do it. Nope. Do hack squats work the same muscles as a trap bar would? I mean, same muscles, yes, but different ways. Hello, JJ. Your thoughts on how to improve the overhead press? A lot of people ask about today. It's interesting. Here's the fourth person. Like I said earlier, lesson 3, double progression. Start with 3 sets of 3. Start easy. Doesn't be crazy. And then do the next thing. Do it maybe twice a week, for example. Do 3-3-3, and then 4-3-3, 4-4-3, 4-4-4, 5-4-4, 5-5-4, 5-5-5. Bump the weight. Start over at 3-3-3. Boom. Do a little bit of isolation, some shoulder isolation. Good to go. Would GPP or cardio badly impact recovery on Wisconsin Method? Badly will hinder it slightly, yes. And you don't honestly need it when you're doing it. Oh. Single leg does help with hip muscle imbalance. This can be useful. I usually prefer, I mean, depends what's wrong exactly, but bulking and squats tend to fix a lot of issues. I think doing overhead press more would help my bench. I don't do it because I suck at overhead press, but I'm competing. I don't want to be holding myself back. Over you go. Adding in a little bit will probably help, but it's not going to be like a game changer or anything. It can be good for your shoulders and everything. But wasn't a study shown that show trapper works literally the same muscles as conventional? Yeah, but again, it's going to work them slightly differently. If you're athletes, I say you should do trap bar. A little easier on the back, less can go wrong. If that stuff does go wrong, less likely to get hurt. Based on the floor press, can be useful. It's like anything. Oh, shit. Cope, if you're still on here, you should look at the post Alex posted about some guy, his progress on Natural Enhance, which is 100% bullshit. Oh my god. Let's see, so he claims the guy went from a 115 for 5 to a 315 for 11 squat in 5 months, and 115 for 310 by 2 in 5 months. That's not real. Yeah, on Instagram. Unblocked, someone showed it to me. He blocked me a while ago. Muscle up and want to pull up lofty goal are not worth it. Muscle ups are pretty easy. Want to pull up if you're a manlet, not too hard. If you're taller and have actual leg muscle, a little harder. Bigger progress there, shows a difference, just different lighting. Yep. I mean, boomerang to 880 hack squat. His competition, if you remember correctly, like did not. I don't know, I can talk about, fuck it. I don't need to defend him. He can defend himself. You can throw the average man out of the window like Asmodeus did to Comedian Watchmen. Easy. You just gotta like use your levers. Heroes, James Corbett, and oh god, fuck off. Oh my god. Time out. Fuck you. Notice when I overpress, my best strength is maintained, but when I bench only, overpress drops. Yeah, I mean that's pretty common. Just pause. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna grow it out. It's not bad. I'm gonna get a haircut real bad though, but not making it cool looking. He posted a picture of a guy who just is flexing and using better lighting, and then claimed his bench went from 115 to 310 in 5 months, and his squat from 115 for 5 to 315 for 11. There we go. You can see that fucking photo of the guy just flexing in better lighting. Also 455 for 9 deadlift from 205 for 3. Okay. Yeah, 115 to 310 in 5 months. Nope, no Chinese chemicals, just Korean chemicals. It's Alex's, yeah, it's Alex's. He posted progress of someone on Naturally Enhanced. Yep. They were perfect in dim lit room. Oh wait. Boom. It's pretty good. I'm pretty good beer. My brother's beers, and it's fucking insane. Alright, I gotta go in like 2 minutes, dudes. Sorry, I gotta text someone. The Instagram post was there to respect my latest video. I'm sure he's just trying to damage control to show that Natural Enhance is a good program. Have you seen Phil's latest Instagram post? Those flexing pose I've ever seen posing like Geodude. He's recommending his program novices. That was for advanced lifters. It's like, what advanced lifter would like look at that and be like, yeah, this is gonna work? Anyone who's made it to like the quote-unquote advanced stage isn't gonna be fucking looking at running that shit. If you hit 225 at 5, 15 at 5, 405 at 5 in 6-12 months, are you actually insane? Because Alpha says that's normal. 12 months, yeah, it's doable. But, I mean, pretty uncommon for most people. What's the most athletic lift I can do for strong pressing muscles? I don't know if I'm benching athletic, and I don't think it would carry rugby as much as other lifts. Overhead press, man. Push press, good. To price my program at $60 and sell several collections of merchandise at barely 10,000 subscribers. I think maybe I start selling my get the free nether shirts for sale, and the good old must be this tall to get fitness advice shirt. I'll start selling those, like shilly handmade ones. I just can't have a job and actually make money. If you were locked in prison until you could squat 700 pounds and clean and jerk 450, would you do Wisconsin? I'd train Bulgarian style. I would squat every single day, and I'd get a weightlifting coach. Teach me how to clean. I'd probably cleans every single day. I'd clean jerk. Probably go John Bros. Also, I'd probably get some steroids. That'd probably help. I thought earlier it's coming very, very, very soon. My novice program. It's not a novice program. It's a base building program. Shouldn't call it a novice program. Coming soon to a neighborhood near you. Very soon. I won't be perfect. It says you must be at least 5 foot 3.1 inches to give this advice on YouTube. I had that one shirt. I wore it in one video only, I think. It says like must be this tall to wear to give fitness advice. I was like arrows like blow my nipples. And the free nether too. No stairs or coaches allowed. You're in prison. Yep. Squat every day. Do clean jerks every day. And only one bar. Would it be with or without center knurling? With, for sure. Should improve my squat. I'm 7 years old, 6 feet tall. Doing standard progressions 5 by 5 as capped off. Squatting every day is a good way to go about it. 5-3-1 can be useful, certain versions of it at least. I don't love squatting every day. A lot of people suck at squatting because they're scared of failing, and you just get used to maxing out and you get way better at it. So a simple way to add your training, do work up to a daily max, not an absolute max, go to the point where it starts getting grindy, go by feel every day. On days you're feeling good, do a couple back off sets, nothing too crazy. Get you really good squatting. Locked in prison as a novice until you deadlift 800. What would you do? Probably deadlift like twice a week. It's tough to say. Eat a lot. Be hard to get up to 800 deadlift with prison food, I assume. Should I gotta go pretty soon? I don't know what's really yeah, it's really strong. So I'll do that. Zidane, the dad jokes. Oof. Why do I hate them? Because they're fucking marketing terms and nothing else, so people can sell shit like, you're an intermediate now. You need my second program. It's for intermediates. Oh, now you're fucking advanced. Like, here's a new program. Which is marketing bullshit. Oh, strength feats on the new channel. All right, let me read one last one. Yeah, just don't go crazy with like maxing out. Only try to set PRs if you're like 100% sure it's there. Pins are it's the 1. That's way too heavy. You probably shouldn't be going over 9% anyway. All right, I gotta go. Love y'all. Spay near your pets, and yeah, I won't die. Bye, guys.